my name is Sydney Stowell. I am a co-founder at AIM Youth Mental Health, and I'm so excited to introduce you all to AIM's new CEO, Lori Butterworth.
Hi, Sydney. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Lori. So I want to start by diving into your background and understand what brings you to AIM and what about you and your life makes the mission of AIM important to you.
Yeah, I feel like, for the last more than 2 decades, I've really dedicated my professional life to the well-being of children. I've started 2 nonprofit organizations, very successful nonprofit organizations to address access to healthcare services for seriously ill children, as well as I've been an educator, secondary educator for many years as well. So those kinds of initiatives and all of that, I've passed laws to open access to care for children. And the timing right now to address youth mental health is so critical that when I was learning about the way AIM was looking at and addressing this burgeoning crisis, I decided I really needed to step in and bring whatever skills and talents and experience I have to this issue. And AIM is a great place to do that.
That's amazing. And given that background, how do you see the current crisis in youth mental health, and how can AIM be there to address it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think we can really talk about youth mental health right now unless we address COVID. I mean, that is what's on the front burner. So if we think about COVID, when the pandemic hit, those who were most vulnerable were older people and people with complex medical conditions. Mm-hmm. The rest of us, and especially our children and teenagers, had to isolate themselves in order to protect the vulnerable. That is an enormous sacrifice that our youth made for the well-being of others. They gave up their friends, they gave up their connection with others, they gave up those important developmental milestones that would help them grow into healthy, happy adults. Mm-hmm. And now I think we have an obligation to focus our lens on helping them heal. Mm-hmm. And AIM has a plan to do that. So AIM has funded, up to this point, AIM has funded innovative research around addressing anxiety early on, bipolar disorder, depression, eating disorders, and all of these mental health issues that are now just growing. Mm-hmm. And so the timing right now for AIM is pretty amazing, because with this body of funded research, we are now at this point where we can start to implement and put that research into practice, mm-hmm. where children need it now, really now more than ever. And I'm excited about helping that happen.
Yeah. And what can people do to support youth mental health research?
Well, I think we all have our part, in supporting youth mental health. For some people have the ability to write a really big check to make a big difference. And AIM needs that. We need people to invest in this research so that we can find solutions. We're investing in solutions. Other people, like you and me right now, Sydney, we're having a conversation about youth mental health. And that's part of a larger idea, a larger strategy to have these conversations, talk with your friends, reduce the stigma around youth mental health, and because that will help all youth heal. So by doing that, I think that's a personal thing, what each of us can do. I don't know anyone who's not impacted by youth mental health. So I think everyone can find their way and find their contribution. And AIM is a place where those contributions can converge to forge solutions.
Thank you for that. This was a really great conversation to get to know you better and your background and your goals and for AIM in the future. Yeah. I'm excited for everyone to meet you. And
yeah, I look forward to, I really have enjoyed so far working with you, Sydney, and the team. It's a great team here at AIM. Anybody who wants to reach out to me or any of us, we'd love to talk and hear your ideas of the ways you want to help. So thanks. I look forward to, it's tough work, but we can do it.